G'day viewers, how are you? Michael here from O'Donnell's Aussie Homestead. Today I want to talk to you about why are Australian rabbit breeders hoarding their stock. That's what I want to talk to you about next. Come with me, the lighting's getting a bit bad here. So I'll move on and I'll take you inside the rabbitry. Come here sweetie, come on. This little magpie harlequin, it's going to be a replacement for the ones I lost. If she'll come out, here he comes, yeah, very inquisitive this breed is. Anyway, setting the stage. In Australia there's about 12 different associations. One I know in particular has only 20 members, and that's pretty typical of what's in Australia. It's very sad, but it's to do with education. All the little kids coming up aren't taught that rabbits aren't disposable pets. They are a meat animal, they produce meat, they also are pets, but it's more about the government telling them, get rid of rabbits. It's bad for Australia. And they don't care. You're not sweet, come out to me hand. They don't care that it's the wrong education. Now, there's not many purebred breeders. There's a lot of mongrel breeders, backyard breeders they call them, but purebreds there's not, and that is the whole problem. I've lost my stock. I've been searching everywhere for replacements, and do you know what? It's super hard, and it's getting harder. Every time I've had a Khaleesi hit, it's been even getting harder to find stock. This time it's been murder. It really has, because there's not many purebreds left. I have to go further afield. I've contacted people in Western Australia. To give you a simple example, I think there's about 6 breeders in Australia breeding the likes of silver foxes. That's a real problem. Harlequins, this is a harlequin, about the same amount. Now, they might only have half a dozen or more. Now, what happens is, a person, for example, has got silver foxes. The one I bought my silver foxes off comes from Dubbo, and he has a bunch of rabbits. He charges over $200 each. Now, if he's doing that, he doesn't sell all his stock, because not many people can afford that sort of money or have no reason to get a rabbit like that. I'll get something cheaper. Now, if they have, say, 7 in a litter and they manage to sell 3 and there's 4 left, rather than dumping them on the market, he will dispose of them. He will eat them or give them for pet food, something to that effect. I haven't asked what he does, but I've been told by other breeders that's what breeders do. They don't want to lower the price. That's short-sighted. That's called hoarding your stock. Because rather than say, look, I'll drop the price to $50, I'll sell them all out and I'll get the breed out there. And if he keeps a register of where that rabbit goes, then when he loses something, he can go back to that person and say, hey, can I breed with your rabbit? Because I've lost mine, and maybe later on I'll help you out. To explain something, I have a friend who has chinchillas, females, because she lost her males to Khaleesi. I turned around and I said, look, I've got $2. So I gave them the $2 for about the next 2-3 months. They will produce some more offspring, and they'll be purebred. I will turn around and keep a couple. They will have a couple now. They'll keep a couple of bucks. And because there's 2 ladies up there, what happens there is one has used one of my bucks, the other one uses one of my bucks, and they have a purebred line. They can breed between each other because they're not genetically linked. I have another access to more bunnies. Everybody wins. And we have little groups of rabbits in different areas. So if I lose mine, I can go to them and get something. If they lose theirs, they can come and get something off me. We have a symbiotic relationship. Is that the right word? But we work together for a common goal. That's not hoarding. That is working smart. And this way we keep the breed alive. Those people I know who had those $200 silver foxes, he got hit only recently by Khaleesi. Wiped out all his rabbits. There's only, like I said, 6 breeders of them in Australia. And if he's hoarded his stock, are they going to be very receptive to helping him? Not really. And there's the other thing about hoarding stock in Australia is, for instance, we are classed as the mainland, New Australia, Aussie land. Down south, Tassie, they are known as an island, and they call us the mainland. And they come up and get new rabbits when they lose theirs to Khaleesi. And so they come up and get rabbits off us. But they're not very receptive about returning the favour. And so everybody is not real helpful towards them. That's what I've found. Not all. Look, I'm generalising here. I shouldn't do this, because there is people down there who are really kind and understand the situation. And the same as in Australia. Not all breeders hoard. Hey, I don't hoard. And there's a lot out here who don't. The way things are going now in Australia, in 10 years we'll be lucky to have any domestic rabbits. So how about we work together so one day our children will have pets for their children. Catch ya.